Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a what's for dinner, and I'm going to be doing it a little bit different this week. I'm trying something that I have done a little bit, but not very often. I'm going to just share a little bit of cooking while I'm doing the things. Now, you should have seen on Friday how we did the chicken and steak, but I will show you the chicken and steak, you know, after it's done in this video. But I'm gonna go ahead real quick and we're gonna do some stovetop potatoes. You also should have seen how that we prepped our salad for the week. Jeff already grabbed the corn and did it. I've shown y'all how I've done that before. All we do is get some aluminum foil, put some butter. I'm trying to open the tripod. Put some butter and salt and pepper on the corn, throw it on the grill, wrap it up and throw it on the grill. So I'm going to get these potatoes that I just peeled. I'm going to get them cut up along with some onion that I have that's already something we use some of today. And I'm going to throw it over here in this pan that has some butter and olive oil in it. And I'm going to throw some salt and pepper on there. So, let me grab a knife. And I'm just going to get this chopped up. Selena calls these stovetop potatoes. So, that's what we've ended up calling them. I don't know what other people call them. They're just potatoes that we cook on the stovetop. I usually cut them a little bit bigger than what I'm doing today. But we are short on time. So, I'm making them a little smaller. And nobody will mind that. Okay, I got them over here in my pan cooking up, and I'm just gonna cook them up until they're done. Jeff went ahead and seasoned them. All we put on it is salt and pepper. That's probably super loud. I need to stop. But anyway, we're gonna get them cooked up, and I'll show you what they look like. Maybe in the middle of cooking, or maybe at the end. I don't know yet, but these are really good. Some people call them home fries. I don't know. They're called yummy. That's what I call them. You can also put garlic powder or an onion powder, different things like that in there. It's all up to you what you put in it. But this is what we're doing for today. Okay, so this is what we got going on the grill for tonight. We have steak and chicken and corn on the cob. Some of this, you know, it's just 4 of us. We're not eating all this tonight. Some of this is going to be for dinners for other times, but we're going ahead and cooking it now while we got the grill going. So that's his job, to cook this stuff while I cook into other stuff. There was something on your ear. What were you doing over there? Did the little tomatoes over there? Alright, so the other day, or how long ago was it? When did you plant these?
A week ago.
Okay, about a week ago, there was a tomato that we had that was in the house, and he was going to eat it. So whenever he cut it open, it had seeds in it. So, well, duh, it had seeds in it. It had sprouting seeds in it. So he brought it out here instead of eating it, because you're not supposed to eat tomatoes that are sprouting. He brought it out here and planted it. And now we got a bunch of little tomatoes, little tomato plants. So we have a garden already. We just didn't, you know, plant it. I don't know. Are you going to separate them, or what are you going to do? How are you going to do that? I guess you'll have to separate them. I don't know. But anyway, do what? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Our garden still looks like that. Yeah, we're supposed to get it to next weekend. We don't ever plant before Easter. Normally, but he planted tomatoes. That was just a fluke. We normally don't plant before Easter. My daddy always said don't plant until after Easter, but anyway, I'm gonna go back inside and check on the potatoes and get salads and stuff. Okay, so here are the potatoes, and they're getting soft and browned, and this is hard with one hand. Why didn't I put the camera down? Because I'm crazy, that's why. Anyways, this is what we want them to do though. Get softened and browned up and yummy. It'd help if I could, you know, film one-handed or whatever I'm doing. So, we're gonna let these cook, and I'll show them to you whenever they're done. I probably need to get me another non-stick skillet. A non-stick skillet, because this one has started, it's the diamond one, but it started sticking because I accidentally dropped this in it and it scarred it, and since then I've had trouble. I need to get a new big one. But anyway, I will be back, I think, whenever dinner's done, because there's no sense in me showing you how I do salad. So I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so here are our salads. I did have to cut up tomato, and I cut the broccoli smaller. Here are the potatoes. That's the steak. The chicken's not out yet. And the corn on the cob's not out yet. But I will show you somebody's plate whenever it's done. Okay, so here's the steak, and not all this is for tonight. You can move it over. There's the potatoes. Some of them got a little extra brown. My salad. The chicken, and of course not all this is for tonight. There's corn on the cob. Can you open one, Noah? This is Jeff's salad. Yeah, of course it's hot. Noah's salad. And that's what the corn on the cob looks like. So, we're going to eat dinner now. Okay, guys. It's Monday, and it is the day we're having meatloaf for dinner, or at least the boys are. Meatloaf, and I'm going to make potato salad for Jeff and mashed potatoes for Noah, because Noah doesn't really like potato salad. And Selena and I are having some of that grilled chicken that we had left over. We took the meatloaf that I had prepped and frozen. I shared that in a video. Anyway, I took it out of the freezer to let it thaw last night in the refrigerator. And then today it was just not quite where I wanted it to be thawed wise. So I went ahead and took it out and stuck it on a plate about an hour ago. Maybe a little over, maybe an hour and a half. So, forgot to grab my aluminum foil, whatever that stuff is, aluminum foil. Anyway, I'm gonna set the camera up and show you what I'm doing. Okay, I have a pan here. No, it's not a loaf pan. It does not matter what kind of pan that you use for your meatloaf. It's up to you. And I'm just going to take it out of the bag. It is still partially frozen, but that's okay too. And I'm just going to sit it in here. I kind of had made the bottom flat. And I'm going to throw this away, and I'll be right back. Okay, so a lot of times if I want to use salt and pepper, I have this little salt and pepper. It's actually an old spice jar that I cleaned up. You can actually buy these on Amazon, but they're like $1 or more a piece. So save your ones that you get from Walmart or whatever. Aldi has the ones in the glass jars. Same exact thing. You can label it if you want to, but I know this is salt and pepper. It's more pepper than salt, and I know that. It's about 3/4 pepper and 1/4 salt. So I'm just going to put a little bit on here. And if you guys watched that meal prep video, you know that Jeff poured a ton of pepper in this, which around here we like pepper. So all I'm going to do, I've got my oven preheated to 350. I'm just going to cover it with foil and stick it in the oven for an hour, hour and a half. And I will bring you back whenever I start doing the potato salad. Okay, so I have my big Instant Pot out here, and I'm gonna plug it up because I already supposed to have done that, forgot. And I've never used the Instant Pot to cook potatoes like this before, but I'm gonna try it today just to see how it'll do. There's not many there. I probably could have used my smaller one. What do you think? I'm not changing, but still, what do you think? Here, hold this for me while I get some water.
Yeah, you probably could use a small one.
Yeah, I think I could have, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I need a cup of water for that. Alright. I don't know how long you're supposed to do potatoes for. Rice and grain, vegetable. Okay. Normally, whenever I'm making potato salad or mashed potatoes or anything like that, I do, steamed ones. So it says, you can come down here. Let's see. This says cube potatoes 3 to 4 minutes. Okay. So pressure cook on high 4 minutes. I'll just do it like that. Leave it like it is. Alright. So I got these with some little, that was not where it goes. I got them with some stuff I got off of Amazon. They came with it. Alright, so this is, the potatoes are for, they're for mashed potatoes and potato salad. So I've got a massive onion here that I don't need all of. So I'm going to cut it up. At least, well, I'm going to cut it, some of it up. And the rest of it, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. That's probably enough for you, isn't it? For your potato salad. That's probably too much. Or do you want a lot of onions in it? I said, is it too much? Can you wrap that up? And do you want them bigger or smaller? Okay. What?
Don't really matter.
Well, it does matter. Anyway, I just decided to try with the Instant Pot this time, just to see if I like it. I mean, I cooked lots of things in the Instant Pot, just not potatoes for this particular thing. And hopefully I have enough. I don't know, I can't judge with that big old pot. Alright, so these are ready for, see, that's a lot of onion for just a little bit of potato salad, ain't it? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take the meatloaf out. We're gonna check it too. think I'm just going to get a different pan and put it on. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I don't normally, but I don't have the time to drain it and everything. Okay, so I'm just going to get a different pan to put this on because I just don't have the time because Noah's going to be home from work. Yeah, I'll take that one. And all I got to do now, we just usually put ketchup on it. I know some people make a sauce for theirs. Some people, you know, do different things. But we only put ketchup. And that's all we put on it. Oh, I was trying not to touch it because I was thinking it was hot. Alright, I'm going to put the ketchup on here. But I'm only going to put it on half of it because Noah doesn't really like the ketchup. I got a little bit over half, but that's okay. And if he changes his mind, I can always put some on it. I touched it with the ketchup thing. Alright. This just goes back into the oven. I don't need those. Once the potatoes are done, I'll show you what I do next. If I have time. If I don't, I'll let you guys know. Alright, so this is gonna have to be done quickly because Noah just got home from work. Worked really good to cook those in the Instant Pot. That's probably what I'm going to start doing from now on. And I'm going to put some potatoes in here for Jeff's potato salad. The rest of them are going to go in here for mashed potatoes. Jeffrey, can you come drain these and put as many as you want in there? And the others go in there. Or just get a spoon and we can just get them out like that. Because a little bit of liquid won't hurt. Where's my big spoon? Will that work? And just put however much you want in here. Because that's what is the main thing. And then I'll just put the, is that enough? Alright, let me put this over there. Alright, so, yeah, put them in there, please. You don't want them mashed up at all. You want them like this.
They don't mash you stir.
I'm asking you how you want it, because sometimes you want them mashed up, sometimes you don't.
Do them like it.
Alright, so, I'm going to start putting the things in that he likes. A little bit of sweet relish. I don't think I've ever made it on this small of a scale before. You can wash your hands, Noah. A little bit of mustard. Oh, I thought I shook it. It didn't matter. You don't care. And then mayonnaise. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. You want all this onion?
Sure.
That's a lot of onion. It's a lot of onion, but whatever you want to do, it's your business. And then salt and pepper. I need to put that in there. And this is the pepper that's got mostly pepper. No, and there's no seasoning in this, so that wasn't too much. And if mostly, like I said, that is mostly pepper. Noah, did you want ketchup on your side of meatloaf? Because I didn't put it on there.
Oh,
No, well, I can, though.
it doesn't taste the same if it's not baked on it.
All right. What is mustard? Okay, I was thinking that, too.
What, this?
Yes, please. Do you need any more pickle or anything like that? All right, so My battery died, so I had to start all over. Well, not really start all over, but get a new battery. Jeff got me a new battery. So has it got enough salt and pepper and all that stuff? Alright, so that is how I do potato salad. And I'm not going to show you the mashed potatoes because I don't have time. Okay, so Selena and I are eating some leftover chicken, and I've got some vegetables on my plate. And then mashed potatoes that are not mashed very well. Selena's chicken. And then Noah has decided, or he told me that he likes his with ketchup, so we can just spread that all the way around. It'll be fine. Some lima beans out of the can, which I poured the grease from that in there. Jeff's potato salad, and then they each got a little bit of vegetable. Alright, so that's dinner for tonight. Okay, so today we're having breakfast for dinner, and Noah is having some of the peanut butter. You can go ahead and keep doing it. Oh, you're done. Okay. Peanut butter waffles that I had cooked, or, yeah, it was meal prep. Anyway, and some eggs. We got sausage and bacon. Jeff's having eggs and toast, and tomatoes and grits. And there's my toast, and I have some fruit on mine. And I'm eating grits, toast, and bacon. Okay, so tonight we're having fries and chicken sandwiches, which I'll show you what my plate looks like whenever I'm done. Selena's just having chicken strips because she doesn't like sandwiches. This is that chicken patties from Aldi. There's 6 in the pack, but we only took out 5 because Jeff has 2, Noah has 2, I have 1. Okay, so there's that, and we're going to have lettuce and buns, of course. I'll just show you what my plate looks like whenever I'm done. But I wanted to also show you, let me turn on the light. Alright. This right here is where that I had shown on the meal prep video Thursday, where we had put this in the water, and as you can see, all of them are growing. This one is growing a tiny bit. I don't know if it's going to make it or not. I don't know if it's going to do anything. But that's what I was saying about you can regrow your romaine. And there's other things you can do that with too. But just said I was going to show you that, so there it is. Okay guys, tonight we're going to have shake and bake pork chops, au gratin potatoes, salad, and corn. And then I got to figure out Selena's side. Either she'll do mashed, is she still in here? She'll either have mashed potatoes or macaroni and cheese. Probably one of those, I don't know, but she doesn't eat the other things. And also, her pork chop is going to be not shake and bake. So, I have me a bag here in one of my little holders. And I have my recipe that I told you guys last time I made this that I was going, whenever we first tried it, I said, next time I do it, I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Well, this is the next time I do it. I have not made these since that day. So, since we have fewer pork chops than what it says, I think I'm going to use a little bit less of the stuff. And I'm not going to give you the exact recipe. I'm just going to show you how to do it, tell you what I'm putting in it, and put the website down below because it's not my recipe. It's an easy copycat shake and bake pork chops, and it's really good. There was something that Jeff and I had said we were going to change, but I don't remember what it was now, and he doesn't either. So, I can't remember. So, I'm going to put some breadcrumbs in here. And hopefully me making it less will not make a difference, because last time there was just so much leftover of the shake and bake stuff that it was just a waste to me, because it says to throw it away, which I think you could probably freeze it, put it in the freezer and it'd be fine, but you know, I don't know if you should or not. So now I'm going to put salt in, and I'm going to mix it and put the pink Himalayan and the regular salt, just because I've been doing a little bit more studying about thyroid. At one point it said don't be using the iodized salt. Now it says do it. I don't know. I'm going to use some of it. And now the black pepper. I don't know how much is going in there, but y'all know Jeff. If you watch very much, you know Jeff, and he's got me eating more than I ever used to. So I'm doing more than a half a teaspoon, which is what it calls for. And then paprika. Now I have smoked paprika, and then I have this. Let me see if I can get it to focus. It's not gonna focus. All right, this is the sweet paprika, the Hungarian sweet, and I didn't want to use smoked in this because I just didn't think it was. Oh no, why are you stuck? Oh boy, it's a big lump. Okay, enough came out either way. So the paprika, and then it calls for celery salt, but I do not have celery salt. I don't think I've ever purchased it before, but I do have celery seed because I purchased it to make pickles and stuff. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there. I started to take my mortar and pestle out, and how much am I supposed to use? Less than that. All right. Started to take it out to grind it up a little bit more, but I decided not to. And actually, I guess I need to put a little extra salt since that calls for celery salt. I'll put a little bit extra, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon. Actually, that was probably more like an eighth. All right, so now onion powder and garlic powder are the next things. And I'm gonna put a little extra of the onion powder just because we like it a lot. And a little bit extra of the garlic powder. I feel like this is one of those you can just do whatever you want. I don't know. Getting to the bottom of the barrel, as they say. Alright, so that is all of the seasonings and the breading that you put in here. And now you take it and you seal it up and just shake it around to make sure it's all mixed together. Alright, and it says to place the vegetable oil on a baking sheet. I'm going to move y'all over this way now. I've got my scallop potato stuff sitting here too. It says to put it on a baking sheet, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this little air frying pan, and I'm just going to spray it. I'm not going to worry about placing it on there like that. I'm going to spray the pan, and then I'm going to sit each one of these on here. We'll go ahead and throw this bag away, get it out of the way. Okay, I'm going to take a paper towel and dry these just a little bit because they were frozen. Jeff, which one of these is the smallest one? Because she'll want the smallest one. Alright, that one? Alright. Selena will want the smallest. Okay, so what I'm going to do is for Selena's, which is this one, I'm going to put seasoned salt, get my little tongs so I won't have to keep stopping and washing my hands, which I'll have to wash my hands again, but I can do all the seasoning before I do. Alright, seasoned salt and black pepper on hers. And I'm going to put a little bit of the adobo on all of them. Now that is not something that the shake and bake thing calls for. It's just something I want to do because I like the way it tastes. And I'm preheated now. The light's flashing again. Okay, so I've got the adobo on. I'm gonna spray just a little bit of oil on these. The ones I'm putting in the shake and bake, I'm putting a little bit of oil on. Or a little cooking spray. And I'm gonna do one at a time. I'm gonna put it in and shake it up. That's the way it looks. But I am going to do something else after I get all of these done. So I'll be right back after I get these 3 done. Okay, so I have all 3 of them done, and I'm going to spray them again on both sides. And I'm going to put them back in this one more time. Okay, so after the second breading, maybe it'll focus. Can you focus? There we go. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to put them in the 425 oven for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to check them, flip them over if I need to, put them back in for another 10 is what it says. But you see how much of that is left and I didn't even use it all? I'm going to stick this in the freezer because I'm not wasting all of that. That's too much to be wasting right there. So I'm going to put it in the freezer. I'm going to write shake and bake on it and put pork chops on it and use it again. I just don't see any point in throwing it out. You don't have to do that. It's up to you. So I'm going to put these in the oven. And Selena's is just going to cook just like that. Set my timer. And I'm going to write that on here. And I'm going to show you the scallop potatoes, how I do those. Okay, so I'm going to make kind of like a loaded au gratin potato. And I'm going to follow the instructions for the amount of milk and water and butter and all that stuff. I'm going to do all that stuff the same. I have sprayed this, and I'm going to put these in here. I only have 1 pack today, so do that. And then I'm going to put in the seasoning mix. It's just easier to cut it because if not, I'll end up having it everywhere. Oh, see, I have it everywhere anyway. I did great. I'm going to put that in there. Now I'm going to grab me just some bacon bits. Actually, I have a little bit that I cooked the other day. I'm going to use it first. Just chop it up real quick. Wrong knife for this, but I was going to just use it for butter, but oh well. This is terrible. This is not the right knife. It's supposed to be a steak knife. I was just going to use it for the butter. But I don't like these knives very much. Alright, so we'll put that in there. Just sprinkle it around everywhere. I'm going to put the water that belongs in there, the 2 cups. And the reason why I'm going to go ahead and do this is because I don't like milk sitting out. And 2/3 of a cup of milk. have some onion that was in the refrigerator from where I used some the other day for something. I don't remember what I cooked. What did I cook, Jeff? Tater salad, that's what it was. Alright, I'm just going to cut a little bit off. Wrap it back up. And around here we love onions, so we love onion, we love garlic. This is the wrong kind of knife for sure, for any kind of chopping. It's not comfortable to hold. I guess it's okay whenever you're cutting steak or something, but not for this. So anyway, I'm going to get this cut up and put in there. And then I'm going to get me some, I have my sharp cheddar there. I'm going to put some of that in there. And then I'm going to cover it up and stick it in the oven. And let's see, it says to cook it. Oh, I got to put the butter on top too. Forgot that part. It just gives it more flavor. I might have too much onion. What do you think, Jeffrey?
What?
Onion. I don't know if you can ever have too much onion, but there's a lot of onion in this. But we're going to stir it up. And then we're going to put the butter on it. And then we're going to put the cheese on it. It smells good. Does it supposed to be covered? No, it's supposed to be uncovered. So we're going to leave it uncovered. Alright, butter. Yes, I'm using the same knife. It's okay. It calls for a tablespoon. And that's about what I do, but I just do it in thin pieces and then break it up. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing. Probably not. Alright. Get that on there. And then some cheese. Just put that in there. And I'm going to stir the cheese up a little bit in it because I don't want it to burn on top. Plus I want it all the way throughout. Or I might just like kind of squish it down in there. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, I'm going to put it in the oven. And I'll show you what everything looks like whenever it comes out. I'll show you our whole meal. Okay, so here are the pork chops. Macaroni and cheese. And we still have to fix the salads. I've been calling these au gratin potatoes, but they're actually scallop potatoes. And that's what they look like. I don't know why I'm touching that because it's hot. We've got corn in the microwave. And I'll show you what my plate looks like whenever it's done. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so tonight we're having baked beans and grilled chicken. I just seasoned this the way I do with all of the chicken with grill. I just put Montreal steak seasoning and also I think it's Montreal chicken seasoning and Italian dressing on it. That have baked beans and macaroni and cheese. Last night we the kids ate pasta bake that I had cooked earlier in the day, and I didn't share that because I had cooked it for a lunch and this is just like dinner stuff. But they ate that, and Jeff and I went out to eat, and I'll show you why. This has been happening. All this wonderfulness. So I really haven't had a kitchen. Now, yesterday at lunchtime, I had one. But now I have a kitchen again. I've got to clean everything up. He's just got the molding in. But y'all are getting to see, if you have not been on Instagram, you're getting to see this for the first time. It's not completely done. There's still a little bit got to do. Got to finish that part. And I got to put it all back together. It's still very dusty. The area that I am cooking in, I've cleaned that part. But my kitchen is coming together because of that man right there. So that is why that I didn't share how I was putting that together, because I just did it in a very tiny spot. And I know I've shown you in like freezer meal cooking and meal prep cooking how I've done the chicken before, but we have a lot of crazy going on. This is still like this. That over there is still, it's all a mess now. We got a lot going on because of this wonderfulness. So that's what we're having tonight. I'll show you the finished product, and I gotta figure out if we're gonna be able to sit at the table and eat, or if we're gonna have to do the old-fashioned sit on the couch, which I don't like that. I don't like it. But yeah, I'm excited. Can y'all tell? I mean, look at that. You can bathe a human in there. A whole human. It's so big. I'm very excited about that. So happy with all of it. It looks so good. But I'll be back whenever the food's done. I think I told y'all we're having macaroni and cheese with this. So if I didn't, I did now. Okay, so here's the macaroni and cheese. A super big bowl for it. And yeah, that's just Kraft macaroni and cheese. And the chicken breast and thighs. I eat thighs. Jeff and I eat thighs. The kids eat the breast. And he's still got to get the baked beans off of it. Here he comes now. But anyway, some of these I took skin off of, and then he cooks the skin because he likes to eat it, but I don't like skin on mine. So here's the baked beans fresh off the grill. So that is what we're having for dinner tonight. So that is our dinners for the week. I hope you like the way I did this video. I'm going to try to do this from now on, or at least see if it works out. I won't be sharing every single meal, like me cooking it, but I'm going to show you me cooking some of them, and you know, because I don't want it to be 4 hours long or more. So I'm going to show bits and pieces of me cooking certain things. It might be just one dish, it might be the whole meal, it might be not any of it at all, like I did today, just showing you that I had seasoned it and telling you what we're doing. But I'm hoping that this style of video, that you guys will like it better, that it will be more enjoyable, because this is kind of the way I used to do it, but I quit doing it this way, and I don't know why, because I do like this better myself. And that's what I'm trying to do now, is do things that I enjoy more with my channel, and maybe you guys will too. So that is all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's very noisy. The washer's going. It's Saturday. It's wash day for all the sheets, towels, and everything. Don't do any I do dishes, but don't do any washing of clothes on Sunday. So Saturday is all day laundry going. So anything else that we need to say? I don't know either. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this, hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell so be notified whenever I upload. Leave me a comment down below. What'd you have for dinner this week? And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.